Good morning, good morning. It's your favorite teacher, Matthew James. We are on week 3 of the Suffering series. I hope you guys received something from the messages that we've been going through, and it's been very critical to your growth. I hope that you really enjoyed it. And today, I'll be sharing uh, a season where I grew in suffering, a season that challenged me. And I'm going to take it back to 2019, 2020. So, I was I was running a youth organization. I was going to school full time. My wife was pregnant with my daughter, and that was just the icing on the top of the cake that we had, right? So I was getting challenged from all areas of my life. From run the youth organization. I didn't plan on running the organization. I did want to run it at one point, but I wasn't ready for what came. The president at the time dropped, and he said he couldn't do it anymore because he was moving. And I asked a friend of mine if he wanted to do it with me. He said yes at first and then backed out last minute because he was going through a lot of changes. So I left with so much pressure, and I had to decide if I wanted to run the organization or just let it burn. Um, I felt a big responsibility just being a part of that community. I didn't want the kids to not play football at all. So I took the burden on my shoulders and I took care of business. I basically had to run everything myself. I barely had any help. The people that did help at the time, they only could give me what they could give, which is better than nothing. And on top of that, we had to go through a bigger challenge where uh, coaches got accused for doing a certain thing, and they had to get suspended, and it was a big thing on social media and all that. So that was a tremendous lot of that was a lot of pressure that I had to deal with and try to get the right guidance. I leaned on a couple other leaders outside of the organization to help me lead the people that I need to lead. And never mind the fact that I have to be a husband and be a new dad at that same time. So, and that's not even adding the courses that I had to take to finish up to become a teacher. And I can remember in that time period, I I wanted it to end. I didn't know how to go down the road. What I took from that season was, all right, take care today, and the Lord will take care of the rest. And this was like my first go around when I actually surrendered to the Lord. So this was probably like second or third year into my relationship with God. And man, it's easy for me to say now that, oh man, I needed that season to grow into the person I am today and to become the man that I am today. But it was really hard to see that. And the only thing that really got me by was taking care of one thing at a time. And from that season alone, I've learned to just take things slowly, take care of things for the day. And if the day's too much, sometimes you have to take care of things for the hour or for the minute. And if we make things smaller, it's easy to get through it. A friend of mine gave me this quote, and I love this quote. I use it all the time. How do you eat an elephant? Piece by piece. That's how you eat an elephant. You tend to overwhelm yourself on the big thing. And I've mentioned this before, but how about let's do what we can right now? Do what we can right now, and maybe along the way, we'll get help, right? And during that season, I did gain a little bit of allies to help me conquer the little thing that we were going through. The the eldest team that we were coaching won a championship in our hardest season. Eventually, my daughter was born, with the biggest blessing in my life. I ended up graduating with my master's in education, and You know what I mean? You have to be able to endure, and you can't endure unless you take things very slow. And I don't want to get preachy, but I'm going to get preachy. Um, I got my Bible out today, and one of my favorite books in the Bible is James. If you guys don't rock with the Bible, cool. But just listen, right? From James 1, 2 to 3. Okay? So hear this. Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. And I'll go to the fourth verse. So let it grow, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. My man said, when troubles come your way, consider an opportunity for great joy. Because your faith is getting tested, and it gives yourself an opportunity for your endurance to grow. And then you'll lack nothing. So what I'm telling you is, I'm gonna duck. I'm a duck, right? Stop being a baby. Stop being a baby to your circumstance. It's an opportunity for you to be challenged. It's an opportunity for you to grow. It's an opportunity to have a different perspective on life. Every season that you go through is for a purpose. It's Nothing's ever wasted in your life. You may think it's wasted, but it's not. Because down the road, it's going to be used. You don't know how it's going to be used. You don't know when it's going to be used, but it will be used. Trust me. And I'm telling you, if you hold on to these promises to your heart, and if you're in it for the long run, which is I assume that you are, look at every challenge as a growth spurt. We can't grow unless we are challenged. If you want to be complacent, then I'm just going to tell you to leave my YouTube page. Don't come back. Because that's not what we do here. We want to be challenged. We want to grow. It's the only way to go. That rhymed. And listen, I hope the seed gets planted in your heart so it may grow fruitful and be able to feed the people around you. If this message hits you, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with somebody. I hope you enjoyed the message. Have a great day.